a message to the British UK casuals youth, football casuals youth. From me, Boy Diablo, Uncle Del, Derek Diablo, Miami Casuals, Diablo TV, like, subscribe, do things you're supposed to do. Now then, people often misunderstand my ambitions and my intentions. And it's partly by design, because I'm having a laugh half the time. It's a wind-up. But people can see through it, see the reality behind it. Not everybody. Real lads can. Football boys, football hooligans, casuals, people who's got a little bit up here, maybe not the thick ones that take it at face value. But I made it first in 2018. I announced Miami Casuals on Facebook. And I got an army of people coming against me from UK, led me to go further with it. And I made the initial Miami vs. Millwall video that took the UK casual scene and hooligan scene, international hooligan scene by storm, and made me famous, infamous in UK. Now then, you see something, if you read and you can look at my link tree, I'll post that below. You can see in some of the articles they were asking me, the Vice written article by Nick Chester and this and that. I was talking what I was trying to influence, because a long time ago I was looking at Facebook first when I made the first video, and I said people bantered against me. Nobody cares about what you're saying. Nobody was. I said, well, it sure looks like it because I got a viral video. I got lots of views. Oh yeah, a bunch of 14-year-olds are watching you. That was 2018. I'm like, oh really? Oh, so maybe the older people, but the older lads are watching me too, or know who I am. I met many of them firsthand, talked to them many of them firsthand. I love being part of the culture. I love these lads. It's my cousins. The skinheads here, boot boys here, casuals, boot boy evolution. So now then, if you look in the article, that Vice article and others, I'm talking to the youth, because once I realized I've been coaching youth my whole life. I'm in that. That's more to be told about that in the future. And I've been a positive influence on you. My own life maybe didn't go the way, it wasn't so storybook, so to speak, but you make do with what you have and you move on and you make the best of it. And you try to pass on to the next generation something better. And a lot of the people who's hooligans, skinheads from America, football hooligans from UK that I met, abused children like me, abusive background, some even worse than physical. Anyway, everybody I know who's a football hooligan, a UK football hooligan, is a good family man, a good father, let's say, and they love their kids and they're creating a better life for their kids. And so they don't want their kids to be a football hooligan as such and go out around getting in fights and getting in trouble. It's not worth it, they say. You get stitched up, you do time, there's CCTV, cameras everywhere and stuff, but there's a casuals youth. I see casuals that, people obviously dress their kids up as casuals, or let's say the kids are into that and carrying this culture. It must be preserved. So then, as I said before, don't fall into these vices at a young age that become habits and become addictions, because when you're older they can be hard to break. And the older lads, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Let's say I'd like to see the older lads, football hooligans. I'm going to be about to be 50. Sure, there's the people who was around in the old days, 80s, 90s, are my age and older. Maybe you should clean up your act, get in a gym, go and start fighting one-on-one, masters division, 50-year-old plus, white collar boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, whatever it is. But to the youth, you have your whole life ahead of you. Stay in school, get your education while you can. Don't start with the ciggies and the fags, spliffs and the pints and the drinking and the beak Charlie and all that. You see what the older guys do, and you have your whole life to do that. Wait at least till you're 30 years old, because you start with the fags and the pints and the sniff and all this sort of thing at a young age, which I did. I drank since I'm 5 years old. Drink every day since I'm 13. Do everything else since I'm that age and everything like that. And take you a long time, if possible, if you're able to get a grip on it. Stay in school, listen to your parents, keep the casuals clobber alive, keep the culture alive, keep telling the history of keep the football passion alive, the football lad culture alive. Get in the gym, lift weights, get in some kind of combat sport, get competing in combat sport. You're only going to strengthen your football base with more lads who actually know how to fight one-on-one in it. Look at the European model for that. But stay away from drugs, alcohol. Get your education while you can, because when you're older and you have a graft, you have a trade, and you have a family and everything like that, you're not going to be able to dedicate yourself to school the same way. To the casuals youth, I love you, I respect you. You show me love, you show me respect. Boys out there, second generation casuals from Plymouth, from Cardiff, Valleys, I respect all you guys. I can't wait to be back with you. But 2024, if you've already been indulging in these things, whatever. This year, focus on this, focus on your studies, stay away from the drugs and alcohol. Don't get yourself in the street fights that you're gonna get stitched up for. Preserve yourself. We need to preserve this culture. We're counting on you. It has to be done in a different way. Respect and love. Del Boy Diablo.